Hello everyone, welcome to Tuesday's edition of CPCN. I got a lot of flack in the comments yesterday for not showing off my medal, so I thought I'd intro with it. And I don't know if you can see right in the middle, see it? There's a transition. Proud as I am of it, and the reason I didn't put it on yesterday was out of respect for Ben Swift. You know, he won a genuine title at a national championship. I understand the importance of this to me. However, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that important. So, good spot to whoever spotted it over there, by the way, as well. Someone did leave a comment and say, I think I spotted it, but it's just there. There's only 5 days to go now to the Tour de France. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell down below. We had an influx of subscribers yesterday, and I appreciate every single one of you new subscribers. However, if you want to be privy to all the latest Tour de France news, just click away, down below, subscribe, notification button, hit it. The breaking news today is that Dimension Data have announced their team and Mark Cavendish is not in it. So according to a report on The Guardian, it says that Mark Cavendish has been left out of the Team Dimension Data's 8-man squad for the Tour de France. The squad comprises of Boasson-Hagen, Cummings, Van Rensburg, Valgren, Kreuziger, Nizzolo, Ben King and Lars Bak. Team principal Doug Ryder said in a statement, "We're really excited to announce this great group of riders who we feel will be the best suited to meet the team's objectives we have set out for this year's Tour de France." And I think if we go back to the team and take a look at who the team has, I think it's fair to say that there is no space there for Cavendish. Unless you're going to go out and out and build the team around Cavendish, I think leaving him out is probably the best decision looking at this team. Obviously, you've got Kreuziger, who's going to be going for GC. Can he get another top 10 finish? There's potential there then. But ultimately, you look at the people like Steve Cummings, Boasson-Hagen, Ted King, Reinsberg, all capable of winning on their day if they can get into the right breaks, if the right breaks stay away or they take their opportunity when they arise, then there could be a couple of stage wins out of this team. I think it's a solid team and it's an absolute fair call, unfortunately for Mark Cavendish, to not be involved in that team this year. When you break it down and you look at his results from this year, the best result he's had was Tour of Turkey where he finished 3rd. I personally don't think that Cavendish will ever see the dizzy heights of the success he had back in 2011, taking the green jersey, taking the World Championship and literally being on top of the world when it came to road cycling. I think, you know, he's 34 now. 34 is a great age for GC contenders, for climbers, but for sprinters, I just think you lose that top end speed that you need and that you have when you're much younger. I really can't envisage ever seeing Mark Cavendish in the Tour de France ever again now. I think we might have seen his last Tour de France. Anyway, if you're a Cavendish fan or if you're not a Cavendish fan, I want to know your top Cavendish moment down below. Leave a comment and tell me what is your highlight of Cavendish's career. Did you see over the weekend that at the Spanish National Championship that a thief just walked away with a 14-grand bike out of the team hotel? So according to a Spanish newspaper, the thief had walked into the hotel, walked down the corridors of the hotel, seen this bike just outside a hotel room and swiped it. Thanks to this picture here that was posted on Murcia Police's Instagram account by the looks of it, the perpetrators were apprehended and the bike was actually recovered, so winner. Still with the Spanish team Movistar, and did you see the tweet that Fausto Copy60 put out on Twitter this morning? I don't know how much of this is true, but according to him, Alejandro Valverde said this: "My weight is 58.6 kilos. I've never been so skinny, but I gained 1 kilo since Route Occitane. I won't go for GC in Le Tour. I will just help Nairo and Landa. 99% sure I will retire when I will be 41. Right, is he 99% sure that he's going to retire when he's 41? Or is he 99% sure that he is probably going to help Landa and Nairo? I can't see him being 100% behind them. He's definitely got a stage win in him. Absolutely no doubt about it. The way he's going at the minute, the fact that he's got the Spanish national title now, as well as the world title on his back. And I think the only time he will actually help them is when he realises he can't win it. I think up until the point he realises that he can't win it, I think he's going to be going for it himself. I could be wrong. Leave a comment below, let me know. Talking of old geezers in the peloton, Davide Rebellin, or David Rebellin. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm not Italian. but he, at 47, said he was going to retire at the Italian National Championship last Sunday, but fan support has motivated him to carry on. A bigger thank you to my many fans who supported me at the Italian Championships. As so many of you asked me if this was my last race or I'd continue. The emotions and the warmth I felt are too strong, and my desire to continue to repay this love is too strong. I want to have some good feelings again and pass them on to you. So I decided to race again, because even with the idea of being a helper, I can feel my heart beat. Is the beef between Bradley Wiggins and Chris Froome over? Eurosport posted this tweet out yesterday evening. Chris's crash was obviously quite horrific, and I think no one wants to see any rider, any cyclist go down in the way he did and sustain the injuries that he did. Everyone in cycling wishes him all the best. At the end of the day, cycling aside, he's still a husband, a parent, so everyone wishes him a speedy recovery, and hopefully we'll see him back at the Tour next year. Alright, I've done it now. Now give me back my wife and kids. Staying with Twitter now, and did you see the tweet from Dunks517 over the weekend? This video here is from the British National Championships, and just watch the Vitus rider at the back there. Yellow shoes, yellow socks on, out of the corner. Oof. Have it. Straight into a wall. He's alright, he got up. He's fine. He's alright. But this one here is my favourite tweet of the week from Owen Rogers. The contents of Alice Barnes's pockets after her Nationals win. I call that responsible. If you've seen my vlog from the Tour of Yorkshire Sportif, you will know my opinion on riders dropping litter. It is unacceptable. Ultimately, if you can put it back in your pocket, why shouldn't you? I mean, there are times when you might accidentally drop it. Absolutely fine. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. And if you're in a race, then the chances are you're not going to go back for it. We accept that. That's part and parcel of racing. But I think if you decide to empty your pockets mid-race, towards the end of a race, just to make yourself lighter, then there should be a fine there. Alice Barnes won the British National Championship with a pocket full of rubbish. So if she can win that, I'm sure you can hold on to it to try and get your PB at the next Sportif. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's take a closer look and see what she's had in her back pocket there. So we've got a Rice Krispie square that looks like it's uneaten. I don't think she's touched that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gels there. Maybe 8 gels. One's unused. But fair play. Well done, Alice, for proving that you can not only win the national championship with a pocket full of rubbish, that you have the sense and respect for the greenery around you to actually put the stuff back in your pocket and then chuck it in the... Unless you just left it there. Did you empty your pockets at the end of the finish and were like, screw it, I'm British national champion, I can do what I want? Alice. And finishing off today's news, we're staying with the Women's British National Championship. And video of the day is more a collection or a playlist of videos, and that honour goes to Cameron Jeffers. Everyone loves Cameron Jeffers, but his last 5 videos have been absolutely brilliant in the fact that the majority of them has been dedicated towards Monica. Now, if you don't know who Monica is, she's his girlfriend, and she spent the last couple of months preparing for the British Nationals, and in particular the British National Time Trial. And you can also see, or at least it feels like you can see the influence that Cameron has over her, because if you know Cam, he's the same. He's so dedicated and focused on what he's trying to achieve that he leaves no stone unturned. And Monica's exactly the same. She headed down to Norfolk way before anybody else did, wrecked the course on her own, wrecked the course with her teammates, drove the course with her teammates, followed Sarah's story in the car to get the pointers that she needed. Then she went out and did the time trial. Then she hit out and did the road race as well. Quality set of videos. Go and watch them in the link down below. And tell Jeff that Chris sent you. And let's finish off with Guess the Gram. You know the rules by now, because we've only played it once. I show you an Instagram story. You guess who the story is from. Professional cyclist, probably. Not just like my mum. What I want to know in this one is not Guess the Gram, but what the hell is going on in the Gram? Matt Stevens, Russell Downing. I know neither of you watch this, but what the hell is happening? Alright, who's hanging out in Shoreditch? That is, of course, Eleanor Barker. A little fact for you. On that wall, just down on the bottom corner that she's cropped out of this picture, it says Sonia Jackson's fanny though. Look, here's the proof. Alright, who's digging into some pasta here? Yep, you got it. Lizzie Deignan. All right, this one's pretty easy, but who has just had their kit made on Zwift? Yeah, you got it. Vegan cyclist. Oh, fresh nails. Who's that? Monica. Possibly my favourite Instagram of all time. Who's this? Trying to chase after the shoe TF.
Stop stealing shoes.
One more time.
Stop stealing shoes.
Of course, Ian Bibby. And last but not least, who's this taking pictures of Russell Downing, who appears to be sat on the floor? I don't know what he's doing there. Who is it? British national champion, Ben Swift. How many did you get down below? Leave a comment, let us know. 5 days to go now to the Tour de France. If you haven't already, subscribe, notification bell, hit that like button, leave your comments, do everything that you need to do, and we'll be back tomorrow with another episode. And until then,